Mahadev. Sun, Moon, Jupiter conjunction, which is one of the most interesting conjunctions in Vedic astrology. How is this emerging consciousness of a fantastic mind? Let's figure it out in this video today. And if you're new to my channel, please check out various planetary conjunction playlists on this channel. Here, Jupiter is coming with Sun and Moon. This can occur only during Amavasya, the no moon or new moon, day or night, okay, where the moon is crossing the sun's degree. At that time, Jupiter is also present. So, that time it can occur, this particular conjunction. So, here what is happening? The Jupiter, the most beneficial planet, is leaving an indelible optimistic impression onto the mind and soul, which not only makes this conjunction very, very auspicious, it also paves the way for this emerging consciousness, okay, because Jupiter is the most beneficial planet. It is the Jivatma and Sun is the Atma, the divinity within, okay. Moon is the mind. When Jupiter is with the Sun, it creates Jivatma Yoga, okay, and when Jupiter is with the Moon, it creates Gajakesari Yoga. Two most auspicious yogas in Vedic astrology. You can watch both of them here, I will tag them here, okay. So, you see, Sun and Moon, they are the luminary planets, they are the most important planets. Whenever you look at a horoscope, you first look for Sun and Moon. Where is the Sun, where is the Moon, right? Because Sun is the father, Moon is the mother. Sun is the Atman, the Atma, okay, the soul. Moon is the mind. Moon is the cognitive plane. Through Moon we experience, we feel everything. Moon determines the Rashi, okay. Moon sign, the most important sign, okay. So, here you see Jupiter, the most beneficial, the Guru of the Devas, are now coming together. So, what can you expect? Only grace and benevolence. Jupiter is all about benevolence, mercy, okay. These people are bright, they have a fantastic mind, yes. They are charming, loving, benevolent, forgiving, wise, okay, probably wide and they are very, very inspired and motivated to learn and to increase their knowledge and solve their curious questions. They are very, very curious. Why? Because Jupiter is all about learning. Here their parents, the Sun and Moon, are motivating them, inspiring them, always supporting them positively, lovingly, to make them a wise individual, make them a wonderful, a man of wonderful character, a woman of wonderful character, who loves all, who supports all, okay. So, they are wonderful people, people are drawn towards them and they bloom like that lotus continuously. So, this emerging consciousness, what is consciousness? Consciousness is nothing but the divinity, in very simply, which we carry within, the goodness, the divine charm which we have, that is the consciousness. Is the consciousness only the moon? No. Is it only the sun? No. The consciousness shines through the sun and the moon, through all the planets, okay. When you take a good initiative to do something, use your Rahu, the consciousness is shining with it, in that. So, here the divine knowledge which we have, the Jupiter within, and we learn from the nature, from outside, through our experiences or through our rigorous study or through the lessons we learn from our elderly parents or the gurus, fatherly teachers or professors or the authors, that those are all Jupiter. So, that particular Jupiter with the sun and moon is trying to make this mind free, so that you can realize this, you are one with all. That's why you have divinity, you have benevolence. You don't like to carry resentment in your heart, you would like to forgive. Okay, these are your natural tendencies, human tendencies. Okay, so here this person is continuously doing that, whether their parents are supportive or not, is there afflictions or not, that person, this particular individual, is continuously increasing their knowledge to realize that, okay, to solve all the puzzles of life, to get answers of all his questions. So they grow up to be a very wise, educated individuals. They can be in any field, but they will be wise and they will have a warmth within, which is the fantastic mind. Okay. So here how this can also go wrong in some or other way. How? Here you see too much optimism. Jupiter instills optimism onto the mind and the soul. Okay, so it can propel in such a way that person becomes way too optimistic, or he learns and he gains some knowledge and becomes egoistic, that I know too much. That happens with Sun Jupiter. Jupiter likes to inflate the ego. Jupiter is like gaseous planet, right? Jupiterian people are fat, they have a big belly, okay? And Jupiter likes to inflate the ego of the Sun. So if somebody has learned something, done a PhD or probably read some books, okay, and he thinks, oh, I know everything. So that is so wrong, because the more knowledgeable one becomes, the more humble he gets. Newton, the last, millennial, the most influential polymath, without whom we will not be here, we will not be talking like this. Okay, the most important scientist, he is telling, he told that I am standing on the shore of the sea of knowledge. He is standing on the shore. He is telling like that. He told, I don't know, I forgot. This is what he meant. Okay, so you are not supposed to become egoistic. Okay, and not become too optimistic, because here without even having Rahu Ketu, one can have inappropriate self-assessment, okay, through this too much optimism or too much of ego. So if you put a curb onto that, or you have a very conscious, you become very conscious about all this, that how humble you are, how egoistic you are, then this can continue to go on, and this is one of the most bright conjunctions. So you can bloom like that lotus, you shine like that wisest of all, and all are drawn towards you, all want your attention, they all want your love. Imagine. Okay, so you are that wonderful soul. You are born during this Amavasya, and today itself is Amavasya, Sun, Moon is together. Okay, there is no Jupiter actually, but this auspicious day I created this video for your understanding. If you have liked it, please give me a like. If you have any questions, please write it on the comment section. Hype this video, please support me, subscribe to my channel, and if you want more like this, please subscribe and click on the bell notification. For consultations, go to my website astroraja8.com. I'll see you in the next one. Har Har Mahadev.